Is Ozempic a supplement?
No, it's a medication. There it is. Yeah. I worry about it. I worry like crazy about it. Whenever people have lost the ability to understand that there's a risk reward with every medical intervention. They've just lost it.
Our guy up at the front of the van, Skinny Vinny, is on Ozempic.
Okay, are you diabetic? Yeah, so that's who it's meant for. And
Okay.
it's worth the risk in that case. It's worth the risk. For you or me, not worth the risk.
Is it true people getting Ozempic jaw? Have you seen that meme?
They get
going
Ozempic
around?
face, and they also, I've seen bowel obstructions. I've seen people die from it. I've seen a gastroparesis. I'm not saying shit happens. It's worth the risk if you have metabolically significant weight loss, that you need to attend to,
Yeah,
and especially blood sugar.
I've been on it for a month and I'm down like 17 pounds.
Congratulations. It's good. It works. It works like an MFer.
Yeah, I feel like I just needed that extra push because I lost a shit ton of weight and I got to a certain spot.
Yeah.
And granted, like I was messing up here and there, but
Yeah.
I was just at a spot.
Where's your microphone, dog?
It wasn't. It was getting feedback.
Yeah, it was horrible.
So what? We're not hearing
He's
you?
going to yell across the room.
Go on the mic.
He can share my mic.
Nah, all right. Well, Vinny's a great guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? All right.
And then this widespread use, you're going to start to see real problems.
Well, right. I mean, what I understand the major problem, let alone the fact that when people stop taking Ozempic, they just put on all the weight right back on. And more.
That's correct that has been suggested to be an issue, but it's time for us really to get serious about diet and exercise, as a country.
And it's been time for
it's
quite a
been
while.
time for quite a while. But if you can if you have a significant amount of weight to lose, let's use the Ozempic. I'm fine with that, and then let's focus on the real stuff.
I saw some news that there were concerns that Ozempic was going to be like the next opioid crisis. I clicked on it because, like, what are they talking about? And what they were saying is that when you mix eating disorders with Ozempic, it's like
it's so different.
No, but if you've got let's say hypothetically a young girl who's got anorexia,
Yeah.
she's trying to not eat,
Yeah.
and
You would not
already
give her
that's what-
Ozempic.
Yeah, then she takes Ozempic. That's super bad, and that we're gonna have
How is she going to
widespread-
get it?
Well, that's the thing, is that the bar for getting the prescription is just getting lower and lower.
Yeah. Well, if a medical professional gives it, then there's going to be consequences for that professional.
Okay.
So.
All right. Let me ask a different one. What are the causes for frequent urination? Because
For male?
Yeah, you saw I just peed.
Yeah.
I already have to pee again. Like,
A
what's going
million
on with
things.
me?
A million ththings. It can be carbonated beverages. It can be prostate issues of various types.
I went to a urologist saying, hey, what's going on?
Yep.
And he determined that my prostate was fine. It was not
Okay.
my
Did he
prostate.
talk about spastic bladder at all? Spasticity?
I don't know about that.
Did you have long periods of time? I think about all the stunts you've done over the years where you had to hold your pee for long periods of time.
No, but you know what does concern me is I saw something about ketamine having an effect on the bladder, and I wonder, do I have? Because it was right about when I got sober that I started noticing, man, I'm going to the bathroom like.
I'm not aware of what the issue is with ketamine. We'd have to look it up.
The video I watched on that was from Vice, I believe, and it was called Ketamine, Peeing Blood.
So there's some sort of inflammation in the bladder, but you could have interstitial cystitis or something like that. Did he want to go up there and look, the urologist?
Did he put his finger up my butt? To
No.
check that?
Did he want to send a scope up your penis?
Oh God, no.
Fuck that.
Did he do any kind of emptying studies?
Well, he sent me home with what was it, like a bottle, like
But they didn't
I'd write down every time I peed for the next so many days.
Which you didn't do.
I did.
Okay.
I did, and it just like anything, like once I started actually looking at it, that was like the 48-hour period
Where it was fine.
the least
Well,
alarming.
it can be sort of what we call supratentorial thing. It can
for
be
sure, because I'll be peeing like every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But whenever I'm performing a show on stage
Yeah.
for that hour, 0
magically.
And until I had the multimedia component on the road with me, and then it's every video break I'm running to go pee.
So spastic bladder could be just some irritation down there. You're masturbating too much. Did you have it?
I've largely saved my my
Your
sexual
seed.
energy for my relationship.
Good, excellent.
Are you peeing throughout the night a lot?
I definitely keep a pee bottle by my bed.
How many times you wake up?
At about every 3 hours.
And what's the feeling?
The feeling is that,
it urgency?
that I've been like, wow, how annoying. I've been holding this for quite a while. Like,
Is it like pain, like in the bladder
not
area?
pain, but it's just like
Or,
annoying.
or is it urgency, like I gotta go? That urgency feeling.
It's just annoying that I've been holding it. Like, okay,
Annoying that I've been holding
well,
it.
what
What an incredibly interesting way to.
It's like you wake
it's
up
not-
and you're
it's
like,
not-
God, I gotta go pee.
It's not pain, and like ostensibly I could hold it for longer, but it's annoying, and like now it's interfering with my sleep. Like let me
Well,
get up and pee into my pee bottle.
Does it wake you up?
Yes.
So the discomfort, whatever that is, wakes you
Yeah.
up. All right. So the kinds of things they do is they do an ultrasound of your bladder, make sure it empties all the way and how it's emptying.
Okay.
And then they kind of go up there and look at the tissue of the bladder, make sure it's okay.
How gnarly is it getting the camera up your wiener?
These days it's not that bad
Okay.
because the scope is tiny.
You never had a dipstick when they check you for an STD?
I don't think they've ever put. I don't think anything's ever
They
been.
numb it all up too. They put a bunch
Oh.
of stuff down there that numbs everything up.
Like, how do they put stuff down there to numb it?
They have a squeeze bottle that pushes it through.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Okay.
It's not something I look forward to, but it's not as bad as it sounds. Yeah.
I mean, it would be worth it if there's.
I had one when I was a kid because I had weird leaking stuff, and it was a rigid tube, a rigid steel tube. That was terrible.
Wow.
That was horrible.
And then, like, what you're talking about, it's they put a dry Q-tip down there, right?
They checked me for gonorrhea like in the early 2000s, and she had to go in and out.
Now, God damn it, the STD.
You just pee into.
Yeah, you just pee, but you're gonna be able to do it at home. And not only that, did you know that if you take a single dose of doxycycline after sex, you reduce the risk of anything by like 98%?
Of anything?
Oh, of any
Wow.
that kind of stuff. Of
What's
bacterial.
doxycycline?
Tetracycline. It's we use to treat gonorrhea and syphilis and stuff, but it also can be used postcoitally and commonly used to prevent malaria. Blah 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 blah. But look at it for for doxycycline. Look at that. Within 72 hours, it has shown to reduce syphilis, chlamydia infections by 70% and gonorrhea by 50%.
Where was this in my 20s?
I've even seen higher. I want to distribute. I think patients need to have access to stuff like this. It's so easy. This reminds me of back in the days on Loveline when I was just trying to teach them what a condom was and what they should be doing. Now I'm like, you should have this. You should have access to this stuff. It's so simple.
It's like a antibiotic?
It's just a basic. It's tetracycline. Just a basic antibiotic.
But isn't it bad to take antibiotics
It's
so
a single
much?
dose.
Do you like shopping on Amazon? I do. And good news is, Steve-O's butt wipes for your butthole are available on Amazon. And if you want a real bundle of a deal, you can get Steve-O's hot sauce for your butthole, plus Steve-O's butthole destroyer, and Steve-O's butt wipes for your butthole. It's the butthole bundle, available on Amazon right now. Yeah, dude.